Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the best Supreme Arena defenses I was able to come up with for this week, one free-to-play formation and then one pay-to-win formation. Let's go ahead and begin with the free-to-play team number 1. This is going to be a Pandora Shimira combo, which is very strong. We have Nero in front of Shimira to give the charm bonus, and we have Damon to further give the attack buff to the Shimira. Shimira will be the rearmost ally, meaning she will go into Pandora's box right at the beginning, and we have Ludovic here to be healing up Pandora and Nero right from the beginning of the match, and hopefully that will mean that Pandora can survive those initial 4 seconds until Shimira comes out of the box and is able to burst the enemy team. We have the Grim Executioner as a tank for our whole team. He's going to be in front of Nero, and with the higher upgraded Grim Executioner, which you would have by now, you're basically going to have some bonus damage being dealt by the ally behind him, and that ally will also heal up the Grim Executioner based on some of that damage dealt, and Nero is a pretty good damage dealer, so that's why we have Nero behind him. And then we have Blood Moon Spell. As always, I think Blood Moon Spell is the best artifact for these Pandora teams, Pandora Shimira teams, because when Shimira comes out of the box, she's going to have these buffs running, and she's going to be able to nuke the enemy very quickly. Okay, moving on to team number 2, it is going to be the Bonnie, Tassi, Iron team with Bonnie and Satrana. If you have Satrana built, definitely Satrana is a great option here. We also have Tassi in the back to be getting this Shield of Order from the Dunlinger map effect. That is going to give her like the least reduction in energy recovery. So because we want Tassi to be ultimating and soloing at the end, so we want her to have that effect. We have Satrana in a position that she will not be like jumpable by Sylvina, and same with Bonnie, so they are going to be free from basically being prevented in that way. We have the Snow Stomper to take an enemy Lily May interruption, and he is going to be in front of Bonnie, and then Iron is immediately going to cast his ultimate, group up the enemy team, and also spread Bonnie's debuffs. We have the Pac-Bomb spell, which is a really good artifact for this team from the testing I was doing, but definitely a seismic spell is also a solid and also more offensive option, dealing some burst damage right at the beginning. But Pac-Bomb I think has some good matchups into other teams, and overall it's just going to be difficult, and it fits well with this stall strategy. If you don't want to run Satrana, that is fine. You can replace Satrana for a hero like Damien, would probably be the best replacement of what you can run, and he's also going to fit well in this team. It's a stall strategy, so Damien is perfect in a comp like that with his healing, with his haste buff and other utility, and yeah, so it's going to fit well with the Pac-Bomb spell as well. So overall, definitely this is a good team that you can run. Let's move on to team number 3. So team number 3 is going to be the Ravion, Siren, Lily May comp, and you might be looking at this positioning and being like, what is going on here? But actually, I'm pretty happy with the positioning. I wanted to make sure Hugin is in front of Siren to give the charm quality bonus onto Siren, but also just to have like the mechanized bond buff going to permanently be onto the Siren here. Then also we have Pheromore buffing up Lily May to give her one of those growth stacks, and we have Ravion to further buff up Lily May and Siren in the back. We have the Divine Favor spell, which is further going to provide buffs to Lily May and Siren, and they're just going to try to nuke the enemy team. We have the Snow Stomper. He will take an enemy Lily May interruption, and then it's just going to be a matter of time. Siren will cast his ultimate and hopefully group up the whole enemy team. And if you wanted to know about Thador, how I would position around here, I probably would have the Pheromore being replaced by the Thador, and I would have Thador on the Siren to get the ultimate early, and then probably have the Snow Stomper again in a position like this. This way you're still going to get basically the buff value from Hugin onto Lily May, but we have also now Thador to give a more immediate ultimate of Siren, and this is also a strong option. Definitely you can run if you have the heroes available. So that will be it for the free-to-play teams. Before we move on to the pay-to-win teams, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight Store. There is a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. Okay, so here we have the pay-to-win team. So team number 1 is going to be a Celestial Hypogean team. We have Saida in the back here being buffed up by Damon, and also on the Twin Stellar Bond. Pinkton on the right and then Blueton in the back. as we have here. Athalia is going to be right in the back rearmost tile, and Elusia Phantom is going to be giving her Spirit Mark onto Athalia, as we know is a very strong combo due to all the dashes she has throughout the course of the match. And we're going to have Ludovic to immediately be healing up Athalia, Elusia, and also the Blue Twin, which is really going to keep our team very stable and healthy. Pack-Bond Spell is going to further provide tankiness for this team. It's going to be difficult for it to deal with, and Damon is going to be buffing up the Saida and protecting her, allowing Saida to get off a few ultimates and further basically stall for our team. Basically, the core of Saida plus Athalia is a very strong core you want to take advantage of in Supreme Arena. Definitely running the two together, and Twins is really good along with them. I mean, ideally I would also have Twins Stellar Bonding Athalia, but in this map you're just not able to have the Lucia giving her Spirit Mark and also having all of that happen, and I decided to I want the Lucia Spirit Mark onto Athalia. That's really important, because that is just, it's so much value for this comp. So here we have it, team number 1, and overall not incredibly pay to win, because I mean Saida, Athalia are some heroes which people have been prioritizing. So let's go ahead and move on to team number 2. So team number 2 is completely regular faction heroes, so again not at all of a pay to win team, but this is really solid from all of my testing in the last 2 weeks. Basically what we have here is we have Bonnie Tassi combo, which is always strong. We have the Seismic Spell for more offensive potential right at the beginning of the match, and also some immobilization, and Thador is going to energy boost Siren. Siren's going to get off an ultimate just a few seconds into the match. We also have the Snow Stomper Phantom to take an enemy Lily May interruption, and we have his effect going off onto Bonnie, who will be able to apply some of those snowballs to the enemy team. Lily May will be interrupting enemies who want to cast their ultimate, and on this map is kind of even more impactful because you already have reduced energy recovery, so Lily May interrupting one of the ultimates is going to shut them down even harder. So overall this is just a very solid team using just some of the top tier regular faction PvP heroes, and it's a team that everyone could basically run. Now, team number 3 is going to be the most pay to win of them all. Again, it only has 3 Celestial or Hypogean heroes. However, it has the hero Dionel, which a lot of people would not have built. However, I did think of some replacements you can run here. And definitely, I think 2 great replacements if you don't want to run Dionel is you could run Cryonia or you could run Kulu. So, for example, you could run Cryonia here with the same positioning. Alicent is going to protect the Cryonia. Dunlinger is going to allow only Cryonia to cast her ultimate. It's still going to be very solid. The other option is you could go for a hero like Kulu. Kulu is also going to be very impactful with the Dunlinger, and there's going to be a lot of synergy here as well. So I think these are definitely some options you could consider, but definitely this team is super strong. You have Leica for the temporary stat buffs to Dionel, and everyone else on the team, and then also Ravion, more temporary stat buffs, and then you have Divine Favor spell, the icing on the cake, and Dionel is going to hit like an absolute truck right from the beginning of the match. And then when he's able to get off an ultimate, which hopefully he will with the Alicent protection and also Ravion Lifesaver Shield, then Dionel is going to nuke the entire enemy team after he gets off an ultimate, and that's why this is just a really solid and strong comp. So anyway guys, that's going to be it for all of the teams of this week. Hopefully they work out well for you. If you have any other team ideas, you can feel free to share them in the comment section. That is always appreciated. And if you're not already a member of my AFK Journey Discord server, please join that. There is a link to that in the description of this video. Also, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight Store. There is a link to that in the description of this video in a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then everyone, peace out for now.